Hello, 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 everybody. Coach Hadassah here, and we're getting things warmed up for Coach Cotton. And welcome to the Coach's Corner, where we help you get to your next level. And listen, this week, our topic on the Coach's Corner had to do with staying plugged in. All right. Monday, we watched a great video on staying plugged in. And so for today, we do have a video. Coach Cotton has it lined up for us. However, since the topic is staying plugged in, what I want to do, or I won't even say what I want to do, what I'm about to do. What I'm about to do right now is share with you all part of our community. We're having a so tonight, because it's Wednesday, we do have the Extreme Young Guns Youth Entrepreneurship and Development Program study hall tonight. However, there is a money conversation call that the Youth Entrepreneurship and Development Program is having tonight, that is hosted by Devin Newborn and is another young gentleman. Let me see if I could pull his name up, because I thought it was like really great what they're doing. So I figured, since we'll be on here, then how about we share this? So look, we got to take your glasses off to see up close. So Kevin Peterson, okay, that's who it is. So yeah, with this money conversation. So I wanted to I wanted to go ahead and get started a little bit early, just a little bit early, so that I can log in, get everything set up, right? And then I'm pretty sure Coach Cotton, she's coming, she's gonna join us. So let's get this party started. Let's see, I'm logging in real quick. Okay. So while that's waiting, because it is like a minute before it's starting. So while that's waiting, we're waiting in the queue for that. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about staying plugged in. Okay. And what does that mean? Oh, here we go. All right, we're about to get started. All right, so hold on, this is what I'm gonna do.
about the money, real money education. And I was actually currently working at a pizza shop. I was working with my bro Kev, who's on the call right now, who's one of my top business partners, here in Ohio. But I had actually recently quit my job, and I was door dashing at the time. So, and I was living with my mom at the time, so I'm seeing her. She's always on her grind, doing her calls, all that. So she was doing her calls at home, but I didn't know what kind of company she was in. But I'm going out to the mails. I'm seeing checks in the mail. So I'm talking about $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 checks. So I just felt all right. I went up to her. All right, Mom, what are you doing? So that's where it kind of all started. And she sat me down. She was like, okay, you're gonna do this business. So I really didn't have an option. I had to get in the business. So she gave me the steps, showed me what I had to do, and I kind of just ran from there. I brought in everyone I could. I was texting everybody on my phone, bringing in all my friends, trying to bring in family members. But it's a journey to success. You just have to stay consistent.
Absolutely. So, Dev, listen. So back when you were in high school, I mean, you and I bumped heads a lot because I taught high school for 14 years, so I am an advocate for education. But I also understand that a lot of young people, maybe they don't thrive in the traditional education setting. And I know, Dev, you really struggled in school, but you really became an entrepreneur in school. So if you could tell people just real quick, tell them about how you really truly became an entrepreneur when you were in high school.
Yeah, so it did all start like, middle school, but I was, like you said, school wasn't always my thing, so but I was always looking to make some money, so I would take little bags of fruities, the candy, and I would bag them up every day, and I would have a whole bunch of bags sitting in the laundry bin, but I'll just go to school with every day, and it went all the way up to high school just with, chips, drinks, just things like that. But I was just always looking to make some money. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this, but I actually was giving my mom some snacks because she was a teacher at the time. I'm like, I know the kids gonna want something there. Go ahead, take this there. So I was just always looking to make some money, looking for an opportunity to make some money.
So Devin, you came into the last opportunity, and within about a week and a half, you were making about $2,000 a month. And what did you decide to do when you hit that $2,000 a month mark?
Yeah, so actually, when I hit $2,000 a month, actually, I was able to buy my own apartment. So it gave me the choice to be, I was independent. I was paying my own bills, but I could take care of it. So that's what it kind of gave me. I just look at it as financial freedom. It's just you can do what you want to do while you're, home or wherever, while you're still on the grind, still on your business aspect.
So you hit $2,000 a month. You moved out. You and I get along so much better when you're living on your own and your own man. I always told you that 18 doesn't make you grown. Being responsible, productive, and really effective with your time and money makes you an adult. So I just want to say I'm super proud of you because you went from selling candy at school to getting a job, realizing that maybe wasn't the direction you wanted to go. You did come into business with me and coachable and teachable, and now making a considerable income. Real quick, tell me how your life has changed since you ventured into a six-figure income in our program.
It's changed a lot. Like I said, it gave me financial freedom just to be able to, travel, be able to live here independent and be able to take care of my bills. I actually, when I hit 2,000 a month, I wanted to get a car so bad. My mom told me I couldn't get it until I hit a rank, So I actually went. We have events. We have events all over the place. We didn't had some, and we have one coming up in Houston, Baltimore, or Charlotte. My bad. But I went to an event, my first event, and it kind of just changed me. The whole mindset. I came back on a different mindset, and I knocked out 10K a month quickly, and I actually got the car I wanted. The same day I knocked it out. Because that's what my mama said. I had to hit her rank, so I was telling her, "All right, it's time."
Absolutely. So I just want to say congratulations to you. I know that you've been able to do a lot of things. I know now you're wanting to take the income that you're making and with the skill set that you're learning over here about money. I know that you're now looking to get into real estate and things like that because you have the time freedom and you have the money. So I just want to say congratulations to you. And I know the sky is the limit. So I'll bring you back on in just a second. Now, bring Kevin and Jasera on in just a moment as well. But let me tell you really quickly, ladies and gentlemen, what we're doing in this program and how Dev has been able to transition from, you know, your everyday student who typically would just go to college, right? and wait 4 years to get a good job. Then now we're teaching entrepreneurship. So Dev, I'll let you bring Kevin on in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and dive right in because we want to talk about money, right? And it's not a bad word to talk about money. Money is not the most important thing, but it is right up there with oxygen and water. You need it to survive. So here's what I want you to understand, that in our program, number one, it's for everybody. We took the educational system like college, and we took the business world, network marketing, and we merged it together. We do not sell juices, pills, and potions. We've monetized the educational system. And why not? We go to college right now, we pay them thousands of dollars to get a piece of paper that says we're worthy to have a job. But now we're going to teach people how to become entrepreneurs, how to make right now money because you have right now bills. So first thing we want to show you how to do is surround yourself with people on the same mission as you. You got to be focused. And when you're focused, ladies and gentlemen, on the right things, that's when your finances can change. We're also going to show you how to escape the 9-to-5 rat race. Devin was working a job every single day. He had to wake up and go to this job and, you know, mop and clean. He worked at a pizza shop. And I believe that gives people character. But how many rich people do you think teach their children how to just go work for somebody else? They may have jobs, ladies and gentlemen, but they're teaching their children how to take over the world of finance. They're sending their kids to Harvard University for $72,000 a year so they can learn how to be business men and women. What are we doing for our children? How many of you guys go into the chat right now, yes or no? How many of you feel like you got a great education when you were growing up when it comes to money? How many of you felt like that they taught you how to really navigate this world called life, how to be able to make a lot of money, compound your profits? Yes or no? Type it in the chat and be honest. How many of you feel like, you know, yes, I got a great education, financial education, or no, maybe you didn't? We spent, 8 hours out of the day or 180 days out of the year learning how to cross our T's and dot our I's, but no one taught us how to, really multiply our money. So over here at Extreme, we're going to teach you how to pursue your hopes and dreams. We are a program where you can earn and you can learn, you can build for your community. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, this is your business. So we're going to show you how to become social entrepreneurs. I told my son, I want you to make as much money as possible, but it's not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you can keep. So I became a social entrepreneur. I band together with a group of like-minded entrepreneurs, and we make money, ladies and gentlemen, but we also are socially conscious. Our goal is to create a new Wall Street, to change the world, to get these kids off the street. And here's one thing I know about young people. They don't listen to broke people. So don't get your feelings hurt if you think these young people aren't listening to you. They would rather listen to someone who has what they want. They don't want to just work for 40 hours for the next 40 years and retire broke. That's not what they want to do. No knock on a job, ladies and gentlemen, but it's 2021. We want to show you where the money is. And it's not always trading time for money. You have to learn how to put your money to work. So how do you actually make money without a job? You first have to have a wealthy mindset, and then it's going to turn into a wealthy reality. We're also going to talk to you about the secrets of the wealthy. So when you come into our program, let's do, in the words of the young people, I guess, their bag talk. Let's get to the money. Let's get to the point, ladies and gentlemen. And I told my kids, I have a 19-year-old and a 14-year-old daughter. I said, let's get money out of the way, because you're always going to have problems. Like, who was that? Jay-Z, 99 problems, but money doesn't have to be one of them. So you have to get money out of the way. Okay. So I see Dee said, I have a question. So how exactly do you show where the money is? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you type it in the chat. Where's the money right now? Where do you know that there's money sitting somewhere? It's in the banks. So you got to learn how to do what the banks do. You got to learn how to rob the banks legally. And getting rich is simple. Being broke is hard. You just got to know where to look. So number one, ladies and gentlemen, when you come into this program, we understand that you're going to want to make money right now. You want to learn how to put your money to work. You want to learn how to compound profits. If you have $5, ask yourself this question: did your $5 multiply the next day? If not, your money's not working for you. You always want to make sure you're repeating simple strategies. So we're going to teach you how to repeat simple strategies every day so that you can get to the money. We're going to show you how to build a solid financial portfolio. Not only that, our program has a low startup cost, high return. You can get into our program for under $100. And if you don't have $100, and I told my son, and you're over the age of 18, then you can't be an adult still asking your parents for money. It just doesn't work that way. You have to learn how to be accountable for your time and your actions. So we show you how to get into our program with a low startup cost and high return. And today I'm just giving you a brief overview, okay? We're going to teach you how to take some calculated risk. So let's talk about how you make money in this program. Just keep listening, ladies and gentlemen. You can ask questions in the chat, but I guarantee you I'm going to answer the questions while you listen, okay? We're going to show you how to get educated about money. We're going to show you how to invest your way out of debt. We're going to show you how to get to the money as quickly as possible, because we have a compensation plan where literally you can refer people to our school and we pay you, okay? It's that simple. I know, Dee, you're asking questions. Do not make this hard. We are a school. We teach money, and we have a referral program. Just like you guys referred somebody to go to a restaurant, you didn't get any money for referring people to go to that restaurant. Some of you guys, you blew up Popeye's chicken, and you know you did. There were lines wrapped around here in the United States because everybody was on social media talking about the Popeye's chicken sandwich, and you were running people there to buy the chicken sandwich, and they didn't even give you a coupon. Over here, ladies and gentlemen, when you refer people to the program, we pay you. Simple, okay? Very, very simple. So when you come into Extreme FX Global Academy, we're going to show you how to have money at work and people at work. It's simple, okay? We don't make any income claims because we're regulated by the government. We play where the banks play, right? So the industry that we're going to talk about today is a decentralized industry. We're going to learn and we're going to earn. That is our academy. When you come into our program, we're going to teach you how to trade on the foreign exchange market. If you don't know Forex, ladies and gentlemen, you're not alone. 99% of the people I talk to have never heard of Forex. And here's the sad thing. Go to Google, ladies and gentlemen, and Google it. I tell people every day, you cannot be uneducated in 2021. If you are just being irresponsible because you have a cell phone. You're walking around with a computer in your hand. Google it. Forex is the largest global market on the planet. It's where the money is. So if you spend money, ladies and gentlemen, you should be making it. So we're going to show you how to take your cell phone, your laptop, and literally trade money. We're also going to show you how to get into the crypto space, and we are global, all over, and we do not have an age limit. So if you don't know anything, fantastic. When you get into the program, we're going to teach you. The founders in this company are dedicated to showing you how to do what we've been doing, okay? Adrian Dynamite Sloan made his first $1 million when he was 20. He has about 9 businesses, a trucking company. And ladies and gentlemen, he does very, very well in Extreme. My twin sister, Ask Reagan Lynch, she was in customer service for 20 years, working in Dayton, Ohio, making $12 an hour, came over into our program, became a multiple six-figure earner in 7 days. They call me the legend maker. My goal is to really show you guys how to market effectively. So I had to teach Devin. Devin told me, he said, listen, Mom, I don't think anybody's going to want to do this program, but it was because he didn't understand it. I said, go give me your phone. Call your friend. He called Kevin on the phone, and I explained the business to Kevin, and Kevin was ready to go. It's that simple. We don't need you to be over talkers. We need you to follow our system and introduce people to our opportunity. V. Jacob Nickel is our VP of Global Sales, and we're based here in the U.S., ladies and gentlemen, 100% debt-free. So real quick, let's talk money. When you come into our program, this is going to be able to answer a lot of your questions, okay? We teach Forex. There's 4 other companies right now that do the same thing that we do. It used to be that people could only make money in network marketing if you sold weight loss products or Mary Kay makeup or, I don't know, something in one of those industries. But here's what I've learned about young people. They don't want to sell weight loss products. They don't want to sell vacuums and knives. They want to be on their cell phones. This is the perfect industry for anyone who wants a digital mobile business. We're going to show you how to become, get into our Forex Academy. We're going to show you how to earn and learn. You can be a student, you can refer students, or you can do both. It's completely up to you. We're going to show you how to trade Forex. Forex is the largest market. We're going to show you how to get into options, get into network marketing. We'll pay you $500 to $1 million a month, not a year, but a month. And we're going to show you how to get into the crypto space. Now, for those of you who have never heard of Forex, it's currency exchange. Anytime money moves, somebody's making money. It's a $7 trillion a day industry. And now that you have technology, you don't have any excuse to not have money in 2021. We're going to show you how to make 50 to 100 or more dollars a day from your cell phone, trading the US dollar against the Canadian dollar, the Japanese yen against the British pound, right? Currencies all over the world. This is how the banks work. Also, we're going to show you how to get into network marketing, how to refer people to your platform. Now, I told Devin, I said, listen, you can't be hanging out with broke-minded people, because if you hang out with 4 broke people, you're going to be the fit. So Devin decided to not only learn how to trade Forex, he also decided to refer people and become a national expansion leader, and came into this company at $20,000 a month, $5,000 every Friday. How much money do you guys need to make? Type it in the chat, okay? Type this in the chat really quickly. Somebody said, I need a visa to come and work. No, you don't. You need a cell phone. You don't need to come over here and work. You need to listen to what I'm saying so that you can get involved in a global opportunity, and you only need a cell phone to do it. So how much money do you guys need to bring in a month to start to feel comfortable? An extra $500 a month? Type it in the chat. Do you need an extra $1,000, $2,000 a month? Because you can do it in this program. So Devin, really quickly, if you can tell me, how did you actually get to $20,000 a month? What did you do? What's the first thing that you did?
You know, so when I asked you about coming into the business, you know, you broke down the steps with me, but you made me empty out my phone. You know, you told me you don't care if I think the people aren't trying to come in, or that I needed to empty out my contacts and contact everybody in my phone and let them know I'm going into business, and ask them if they're trying to hop on my business call with me.
Great. So you called Kevin. So Kevin, are you out there? Mr. Peterson, if you can unmute really quickly.
Yeah, I'm out here.
So Kevin is Devin's best friend. So Devin called you first. And I think you remember the first time, because I was like, if you don't call Kevin on the phone and ask him. So Kevin, what actually made you quit the pizza place and join Extreme?
So what made me actually, you know what I'm saying, get to the next level and really join Extreme.
I apologize, Kevin. If you can introduce yourself, tell the folks how old you are, and then you can carry on.
Yeah, my name is Kevin Pierce. I'm 18 years old. About to turn 19 in July. But yeah, when I first got into the company, I got introduced to it. You know what I'm saying? Megan got me and got on the phone and stuff. I basically I had the same mindset as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I was working. I was wanting to make money. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn from going to school or having to get a job or go to college. So I was just trying to find myself and find a way to make some money and stuff. So when I got into the company, Megan just told me to get onto the call and stuff like that, basically the same thing. But I still had to see it a little bit more. I didn't know about network marketing or Forex or what was going on as far as that type of industry and stuff like that. So I went to my first event. You know what I'm saying? Like Dave was saying, it was a motivational thing, going to events and stuff like that. You get to meet business partners and a lot of people that I didn't have experience to get around where the location I'm at now. So I went to my first event and stuff, and I got to talk to a lot of people that was making six-figure earners off trading. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that's knocking out ranks on the compensation plan and networking, and got a different experience in the environment and stuff. But that's what really, when I came back, I was motivated, knocked out ranks, but that's what really got me to quit my job when I seen there's people out here that my age that's making $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month of their own money, being their own bosses. And that's something I've always wanted to be.
Well, absolutely. And Kevin, we appreciate you coming over here. I know you've started to introduce this opportunity to a lot of your friends. And we tell people, ladies and gentlemen, when you come over here, don't make this hard. All of you have been to school at some point. You've gone to college, or some of you, or maybe you've gone to high school, elementary school, and you know how to learn. And that's what we do over here, but we do it online. So education is the key to success, but not only are you going to learn, you're going to earn while you're over here as well. So we're going to show you how to make money from your cell phone in the largest market on the planet. Not only that, we're going to show you how to make money referring folks to the program if that's what you choose to do. We're going to show you how to do what rich people do. They're in the foreign exchange market. We're going to show you how to access money all over the world. And the foreign exchange market is simple. It's the largest market on the planet. Now, how many of you guys have heard of the stock market? Okay, stock market, Nike, Tesla, 401ks, that type of thing, mutual funds. Well, the stock market is only $200 billion circulating a day. And you can make money in those markets, but you oftentimes have to wait for that money. The Forex market, guys, it's a fast money moving market. You can make money in 2 seconds on your cell phone. I watched somebody make $2. I watched somebody make $210,000 in 2 seconds trading foreign exchange market. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, anytime money moves, somebody's making money. So the Forex market, there is no other market on this planet bigger than that market. Now, back in the day, you could not trade Forex unless you had hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now it's a 24-hour-a-day market. As long as you have access to the Wi-Fi, you can make money. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to have a lot of money to make money. You could put $10 in an account and make money that way. So the great thing about this program is that we're going to show you the way. There's people everywhere. They're like dust. They're everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Woo, it's hot. It is hot around here. Let's see. Can you hear me, Coach Cotton? Uh-oh. Are you there? Can you hear? Can you hear?
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me. Oh boy. Hold on.
I hear you from my laptop on Facebook. I don't hear you from here.
That's interesting. Hold on a sec. Because I don't have anything up but this. Can you hear me now? Still? No? Okay. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Hold on, I
Go.
can't hear you. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. I got my microphone in.
Okay. I can't.
I hope you can hear me.
No. I hear nothing. Let me see.
Can you hear me now?
I
Still no?
I hear you delayed on my Facebook, but not on StreamYard. I may need to go out and come back in.
Okay.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm gonna go out and come back.
Okay. Who was that? Is that Ryan on the kill? Oh, okay. Okay, so while we're waiting for Coach Cotton to come back, I wanted to share that with the Extreme FX Young Guns Youth Entrepreneurship and Development Program. And there's a lot more, but we only have an hour on this show. And so we want to make sure that we get our topic in, but that's part of staying plugged in. When I saw that they had been doing this particular call all week, I believe it was Monday, Tuesday, and I missed yesterday because I was in the middle of something, another call that I was on and doing. So we here now.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, and I can hear some background. Okay, so yeah, so I wanted to share that because that was part of just staying plugged in. And since they were doing it again today, I figured like, hey, why not share this at least the first 30 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
Because and especially because tonight is the Youth Entrepreneurship and Development program for the study hall tonight. And Ryan he told me he would be teaching. So
oh, nice.
I say for anybody, if you could just, you don't have to be a member right now. You could just come in and hear everything, basically. You can ask the parents questions because, of course, we have 2 breakout rooms. So then there's the parent breakout room, and then there's the the students, the study hall with the students in their breakout room. So you're a parent and you have your children, just come on in. We'll be at, let me see, well, I have it here. I think you should see it scrolling down here at the bottom. Yeah, you're going to go to newmembers.org and the password is icon. And you can come on over in the parent breakout room. If you have any questions, one of us parents can answer your questions. And you can go over into the the study hall part. You can have your child or your children go in that part. You can go in as well just to hear what's going on and what it is that they're talking about, and what they're learning, and what Ryan will be teaching tonight. Look, I'll probably need to be on there tonight. Learn me some stuff, right? But yeah, that's what it's all about. When we, staying plugged in, we are staying plugged in, focusing on our goals, because here's the thing, and I don't know if this was just me, but I'm knowing that it's not me. I'm hearing it from different, groups and networks that I'm in. The past 3 days have been a doozy. So really want to stay plugged in, because when we're not, oh my gosh, you can give up so easily on what it is that you're setting out to do. So Coach Cotton, you could come in on that right there, because I know
Right. Yeah, it has definitely been an eventful few days with just persevering. I say it like that, with just really being intentional about what you're doing and why you're doing it. And staying plugged in. I'm gonna be transparent. It's been a little challenge for me, right? It has been. I've been a little in and out, but I had to refocus. And what I did was, I'm like, you know what? Why are you doing this? Like, my why and your purpose to do whatever it is you're doing has to be bigger and greater than the things that challenge you, the hardships that come. And when I found out, like today, I got on a couple of the calls, I found like that's where your support comes from. Like, staying plugged in helps you to stay connected. Like, it literally keeps you connected. And I realized that today, Coach, I was like, when I got on the call and I heard Dr. Linda Rogers Brown, I was like, okay. And then morning motivation this morning, I was like, okay, because I had missed it the other day on the phone with freaking PayPal, y'all. We ain't gonna talk about that. Missed the whole morning motivation. Then I think I called I don't even know if I got on our 11 o'clock call, but then I ended up getting on what was Tuesday night. I got on the founders call. Did I get on the founders call? Yeah, I can't even remember. That's how I was just so out of it. But then today I was like, you know what? I got to get back on this horse, get my little behind plugged in. And I realized, Coach, when I did that, I found my support system. And I heard my support system. And that's one thing about being plugged in and staying connected to. You get your strength, you get your support, you get a better understanding of what's going on, a better understanding of why you're doing what you're doing. And like how you use Ryan and the trading and the young guns call tonight. You may not really be interested in trading. You may not really know what's really going on, or you may bring your child, and as a parent, you may want to just listen in to know what your child is doing, but then become interested because on these calls, there's so much support and motivation, and it's just an intention about what your kids are doing in this program, how they're being developed, how they're getting financial literacy. And like you said, Coach, you may need to be on this. Shoot, so do I. I might need to be on this so Ryan can show me some things that I need to learn as well. And it just brings that connection back to everything that we're doing on this platform. So yes, staying connected, staying plugged in has a lot of benefits to it. Even when you feel like, because I've been feeling like I just can't press my way. Like,
right.
Look, Coach, we ain't even gonna talk about an hour before we went live for the Coach's Corner. I'm talking about y'all been boo. Y'all may see my eyes puppy. I'm talking about just crying, just
Oh my
over
God.
it. Like, I'm talking
Coach,
about
they out here got you crying in these streets.
I had
They
these
got
streets
you crying in these streets. Oh Lord, have mercy.
and I'm just like, if I'm not already on a hormonal imbalance, I'm just like, what is happening right now?
Right? Like what in the heck is going on?
Right. So it's really important. And I say all that to say this because like I push myself to get on the call. And when you sent, let me tell you how God used you, Coach. Because when you sent me that message and said, hey, let's stream the Young Guns presentation. I mean, not the Young Guns presentation, but the opportunity call with Devin and Megan. I was like, oh, thank God, because I'm going to need about 30 minutes. You were so in the spirit because I'm like, was in the bathroom. I'm like, okay, I don't know what's about to happen, but God just used you to work that whole thing out because I was like, yes, do that. Because I'm going to need to be off camera for however long this goes so I can come back and be myself because it's just been really trying. It's been challenging these past few days. And today it was just like, I just got smacked down. I'm like, you know what? But I'm still intentional about my responsibility. And that's part of why you're doing what you're doing. Like, yes, I face some challenges, but my responsibility to do what I love and do what I know that's going to bring generational wealth, legacy, literacy, financial literacy, personal development. It was my intention. Crying, if I would have came on here with snot running down my nose, I was going to be present because I knew where my support lied. And as you guys see me now, if you would have saw me 30 minutes ago, hour ago, I didn't look like this. But this is on this platform in this common unity, even listening to the call with Megan and Devin, it just inspired me. It empowered me. It motivated me. It gave me encouragement. And that's what staying plugged in will do. Sometimes you cannot do it by yourself. You will need the help of your people, your tribe, to lift you up. Like, Coach, I told you earlier today, you helped me earlier today. You didn't even really understand. Like I said, you be coaching and you don't know you be coaching. Because I just been going through. And I'm like, you trying to stay upbeat. You want to be positive. But if you don't connect to your network, if you disconnect or separate and detach at the wrong time, you will do yourself an injustice. So staying plugged in is so very important. And I'm so grateful for my common unity. I'm so grateful for Coach. And I'm so grateful for this platform in Extreme because it allowed me to push. Because I knew if I get to more motivation, if I can make it on the call, if I can get to the Coach's Corner, then my tribe will understand and they're gonna hold me up, right? They're gonna be the people who edify you. And that's what your connection to. It revives you, it rejuvenates you, it refreshes you, and makes you or reminds you of your purpose. So you don't give up. You gotta have people who see that best in you, who see the good in you, who know you can do it, and who's gonna be willing to do it with you. Like somebody to pull you out of the sink of sand and say, we gotta keep going. And Coach, for me, you're that. This platform is that as well, and a lot of people in this community. So I'm done with my soapbox, but y'all, it was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad. Look, talking to my mama, you know how Mama Cotton do. She's like, well, let me tell you the good news about it. I'm like, oh, God, ain't no good news. What's the good news?
Yeah, you got sister over here cracking up. She's over here on the other side.
Sister, Mama Cotton be kicking me out the door. Don't you supposed to be on the Coach's Corner? That's what she asked me. I said, I am on the Coach's Corner. We streaming live on the live with Megan and Devin. Oh, okay. I'm like, you don't even. She asked me, am I supposed to be at work? I'm like, I am at work.
Right. You're supposed to be working right now.
Why you doing all this? Aren't you supposed to be doing the Coach's Corner? I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm like, showing her my phone. I'm like, look, I'm doing it right now. And she's like, well, you need to talk to Coach. Yeah. That's why I need a common.
But it's just that it's just that. You know what? Let me find out. Let me because I know 3 of these planets that went retrograde. And
I told you, the average person, we don't know what you be talking about when you start speaking all that astrology, sun, moon language. You talking about retrograde? I asked you the other day, like, what you mean by retrograde? I don't know what that is. That's Greek to us, common folk.
Girl, let me see. Let's see, Saturn. Yeah, okay. So Saturn been retrograde since May 23rd. So May 23rd to October 11th. But Pluto must have been Pluto. Hold on, let me see. Pluto retrograde. Because
just bear with us. I don't know either.
I'm about to pull it up, but then I'm gonna help y'all for you to understand. If you feel kind of crazy over these past couple of days, let's see. No, it's been retrograde since April though. But I think it's the matter of all 3 of them being retrograde at the same time. It just went. I'm telling you, like, down Monday, Tuesday. I was like, oh, what is going on here? Why do I feel like this? Why do I feel like I just want to give up?
Right. Literally.
But it's good to, just like you said, being transparent, because everybody is just not on all the time.
Oh, they're not.
Everybody is not, and we all have our days. We have our days. And sometimes it might be 2 or 3 days. Who knows? Look, I need to see where the moon was for these past couple of days too, because I know. Oh, wait a minute. Tomorrow is new moon in Gemini, so it's in Taurus. Okay, moon is in Taurus right now. All right, but look, listen. The energies, the planets, then all of that stuff. It could have possibly been that on top of some stuff, or whatever. But just everybody's just not on all the time. But it is really good when you do have those people that surround yourself. And this is it's an inside job that, of course, manifests itself because when you really start to work within, then things start happening, folks start changing in your life or whatever, and some people you change out yourself. But you surround yourself with people who are positive and supportive. Like, they days too or whatever, but I'm pretty sure that look, somebody there
It's
they
okay.
were okay to, help everybody else to be like, listen, look, listen. Right? You gotta get yourself together.
Right. You gotta smack them one time.
You gotta smack them upside the head.
Shake them up real quick. Right.
Get your head back in the game. But
absolutely.
But yeah, it was that. It was definitely that for me yesterday and the day before. And when I feel like that, I got to get away from people. I got to just go.
I be want to be like a hermit crab and crawl into the deepest, darkest night.
And that's the thing about it. Like, I could feel my own energy going down. So it's like, I don't want to be around people. Like,
you don't want to project nobody down on nobody else.
I don't. And I mean, it was so funny because my son called me too yesterday, and I'm sitting up there trying to fake it. Hey, how you doing? He was like, Mom, what's wrong?
Right.
Oh, nothing. Yes, it is.
And you know what I can't stand? I'm telling you my pet peeve. When you in your faking that moment, you just trying to get through. People keep saying, "What's wrong? Ain't nothing wrong. What's wrong with you?" And then by this time, you don't ask me 5 times. I'm like, "Ain't nothing wrong with me."
Right.
I done broke down.
Ain't nothing wrong at all. I was trying to keep it right. Yeah. I'm just like, I'm good. He like, Ma, you are not. He like, I can look. He in a whole nother state. He like, I can feel your voice.
Right.
I can feel your voice.
Like this is something about this ain't right.
I was trying. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna be all right. I'm like, I don't know. It's just I need to just lay down. That's
right.
Like, okay.
And you know what, Coach? About because especially when you are a leader, when you are known to be that person that pushes everybody, the motivator for everybody, the cheerleader for everybody, and then I always ask this question: who coaches the coach? Where can I go and fall apart? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm being that for everybody else. I'm being the one who uplifts everybody else. And keep in mind, like, what people got to understand is when you're in these professions, in this industry, we take on so much of other people's energy. We take on so much of other people's issues, right? And when you're generally concerned about people, you can tend to carry it. And you can fall apart, not even with stuff that you're dealing with on your personal level, but because you're trying to be that for everybody else. And it just comes a time where you can't be that for everybody all the time. Like you said, everybody's not on all the time. Yeah. But when people expect for you to be on all the time, and you find yourself just trying to hold it together, keep it together for their sake or for their benefit, because God forbid, especially like in our platform, and I'm just be honest, I try not to really display to my team that I'm falling apart or I'm having a not so good day, because I don't need for them to already be feeling shaky. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the leader is up here shaky, sure that we don't stand a chance. So I try to have that reassurance, but yeah, I'm not on all the time, every time. And so where we go? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do the Megan Lynch's go when they not on? And they crying in their Cheerios, or where do the Jacob Milkers go, or the Aiden Stone, the Reagan Lynch, or the Hadassahs, or the Coach Cottons, or the Tony Marks? Because we're so conditioned, almost programmed to be helping, supporting, motivating, empowering. Like, it's a part of our character. But then we do have those not so good days. So then what happens? Like, literally what happens next when we need someone to recharge us, when we need someone to just not say anything and let me vent it out, or let me cry it out, or let me scream it out, or whatever it is. I just want to, today is the day that I'm not doing it. I'm not showing up today. and y'all gonna have to be okay. Like, who do we have that's really like that? Now, like I said, first, I do. I have people. I have you, Coach. I really feel like, well, ain't no feel like I have just gave up on a day, and you be like, well, you know what? You're gonna take the day, but in the morning, you're done with this whole giving up thing, right? Like, you gave up for the day. You're gonna have to
but
pick
the
yourself up
thing is,
tomorrow.
though,
You know?
and that comes with again, surrounding ourselves with
Right.
with people that where we're that for each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, like, we're not the only ones that's like that. It's just that we happen to that whole thing with finding your tribe, right?
Right.
We found our tribe now. So we do have that in each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could call on you, I could call on Tony, I could call on Adrian, I could call on Reagan, I could call, you know what I'm saying? We could call on Amber, we call Mike.
Right.
We can because that's that common unity. But then not only that, I mean, of course, we always have our prayer, because that's the first thing that we do. I know
Right,
that's
absolutely.
the first thing that I do. I pray first, and then I'm like, okay, am I supposed to share this with somebody,
Right.
and who?
Right.
I definitely ask that question. Am I supposed to share this with somebody? And then if so, who is that person, so that I could
Right.
call them? So, that's just that thing. So I guess we could wrap this up now, because it's almost 7. So we
Yeah.
want to make sure that you all go ahead and tune into the Extreme FX Young Guns Youth Entrepreneurship and Development Program. Again, that's every Monday and Wednesday. So today is Wednesday. So it's about to start in 1 minute. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Go to www.newmembers.org, and the password is icon and all caps. Okay. Bring your husbands, bring your wives, bring your children, bring everybody. We teaching
Bring
everybody.
Yes, bring them all.
Bring them all. Come on. All right, wonderful. So then we will that video. I'm pretty sure that the video that you had for today was awesome. So we'll be seeing that on Friday.
On Friday, yes.
Yes. Wonderful. All righty. So we will see you guys on Friday for the Coach's Corner at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, where we help you get to your next level.
Yeah.
Have a good evening, and see you over in the Youth Entrepreneurship and Development Program. Peace.